What is up and welcome to another edition of Worth a Watch with me, Anthony Flores. And all I can say is right now, peoples, it is January. This is going to be my review, my quickie review for The Wedding Ringer. I know I'm late to this little review and whatnot, but I just, of course, I want to talk about comedy from time to time. I see a comedy, definitely want to review it, and I also want to quickly talk about the interview. We'll spice this whole, we'll give a double review as well. I saw that back in December. I didn't get a chance to review it, but I figured why not start off reviewing, just some movies that I didn't get to talk about, and that one of them for sure is the interview. But to quickly go over The Wedding Ringer, there isn't much to say. You know what's going to happen, judging by the trailers. Josh Gad is in need of 7 groomsmen and a best man. And Kevin Hart is a guy who runs a business as a best man. He just has best man for hire, or just hunting down groomsmen to fill, basically seat fillers. And then you got a whole cast of characters that fit the bill in this movie, and Kevin Hart and Josh Gad slowly, eventually have a budding friendship going on in this movie. Also with the realization that, what really love is. And while it's very genuine, especially between the chemistry of Josh Gad and Kevin Hart, it's pretty cliched. And Kaylee Cuoco as well, unfortunately, didn't have a whole lot to do except be just the bride character. And that's such a shame, because I think she's a very talented actress. She can be funny. Yes, I know that's kind of the cliche thing, that she's the hot chick. But she has her every woman moments on The Big Bang Theory, and I think she's genuinely funny to an extent. But yeah, it is what it is. It's a middle-of-the-road, average comedy. It's nothing great, but it's nothing completely fucking terrible and unbearable either. I definitely recommend this movie over Ride Along, because I felt Ride Along was just kind of more it felt like it tried too hard. This movie, at least like I said, had very genuine emotion when it came to just the chemistry between Kevin Hart and Josh Gad becoming friends. I believed it. I thought that was like one of the best things of the movie. I thought it was genuinely funny when it was, and then there was some moments it fell flat, but overall, a comedy should make me laugh, and it did. Me and my brother and cousin had a good time with this movie. I definitely say it's worth a rental. At the very most, a matinee price. It is what it is. I mean, it's January. It's just a comedy that's just average to mediocre, and somewhere in that range somewhere. Made me laugh, but it was cliched as fuck. If you really hate cliched comedies, well then, of course, stay far away from this movie. And if you do not mind having a good laugh and just enjoying the ride and just going along with it, and just, definitely check it out. It's definitely worth some time if you want to just have a quick laugh and just watch it, be done, and then odds are you may not remember the movie, but, there really isn't much to say. That's why I wanted to just talk about the interview for a couple minutes here. The interview starring James Franco and Seth Rogen, yet again teaming up with just the team behind This Is the End and Neighbors. I believe Evan Goldberg and Seth Rogen directed this movie as well, yet again. And James Franco being over the top and crazy as the character of Dave Skylark, a talk show host. And I loved a lot of the celebrity cameos in this. It was pretty funny and over the top. And the guy who played Kim Jong-un definitely deserves some praise in terms of how over the top he made the character, as well as making him kind of likable, because that was the point. He had to make himself likable to James Franco's character, but of course showing the side of that he's truly an evil son of a bitch that needs to die like now. I believe his name was Randall Park. The guy was really good in the movie, and his like leader of henchmen, or henchwoman in this case, she's a henchwoman, I guess. Also actors I've never heard of, Diana Bang. Fucking sexy, funny, and just badass. This chick was awesome. I really dug her performance. I've never heard of her. I don't even know if this is like her first movie or something. Or I don't know if she's actually just worked in other Asian-based films. I don't know if she's one of those actresses that's a foreign actress. I really don't know. No offense to anything of her credits or whatever, but both her and Randall Park. Again, I hope to God I got all these names all right. Should have probably Googled this shit. Anyways, both of them are very good in the movie, portraying their characters. And what else is there to say about Seth Rogen and James Franco? They're a great team. and they make funny movies. Yeah, sure, there's some dick jokes and weed jokes and whatever jokes. It's a bit juvenile here or there, but it had some clever commentary, especially about the news situations. Kim Kardashian buying a house, that's news. You know, commentary on that, which was very funny, and there's some good amount of cameos here or there, as I said, so that made even some more credibility to the news stuff, and it's just a really good time. If you can still catch it in the theater, and I know it's coming out very soon on Blu-ray and DVD now, I definitely recommend checking it out. It's a very clever enough comedy, especially about two random entertainment guys going off to possibly just kill off Kim Jong-un. That's a pretty funny concept, and I think it was executed pretty well in terms of the thriller spy stuff and espionage stuff that they had to go in, especially when it came to Lizzie Kaplan being involved. Sadly, she wasn't used either. Damn it. Why is it that these lovely ladies are not used to their full potential? I don't get that. That's what's the Wedding Ringer and this movie have in common, I guess. But either way, really good performances overall just in this movie. I very much like Seth Rogen and James Franco as a team. I very much enjoy this, and I definitely can't wait to buy it on Blu-ray. I hope there's like an unrated version or something. So, yeah, that is my quickie reviews for The Wedding Ringer and The Interview. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for sticking with me through my random ramblings and whatnot. So thanks again for watching. Feel free to comment below. What are your thoughts on either one of these movies if you have seen them? And don't forget to like and subscribe and all that other good stuff in between. So until next time, I'm Anthony Flores with Worth a Watch, and keep going to the movies.